MBN Network Media. News for all races, connecting you to the world. From Abuja, Nigeria's commercial
news live from MBN Network.
At the head of the Africa Centres for Disease Control and Prevention warns of the UK's non-acceptance of COVID-19 vaccine certificates from the continent could increase vaccine hesitancy.
On business, tonight's Federation Accounts Allocation Committee shares nearly 697 billion naira to the three tiers of government for August as revenue drops month on month.
On Sports News tonight, Anthony Joshua expects a phenomenal fight when he faces Alexander Usyk for the first time in his world heavyweight title defense.
And from Abuja, police arrest 3 persons suspected to have been responsible for the kidnapping of over 100 students of Bethel Baptist High School in Kaduna.
We have no mandate to zone president, vice president positions. That's the emphatic statement coming from the zoning committee of the People's Democratic Party. The committee, which was set up by the party's leadership for the zoning of national offices of the PDP ahead of the October 30 to 31st National Convention, held its maiden meeting in Enugu today, at the end of which members adjourned until next week for conclusion of their work. Addressing newsmen after the closed-door meeting held at the Government House in Enugu, a chairman of the committee and Governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ryan, said, "We had a fruitful meeting and we adjourn to conclude next week." In his address to welcome members, the governor, who is chairman of the zoning committee, said the committee was not mandated to zone political offices. In his words, "We have no mandate to zone political offices such as president or vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria." He said the PDP is the most credible platform to deliver good governance to Nigeria, noting that this committee has a very important responsibility and encourages members to be frank, open, and constructive in their deliberations. Other members of the committee present at the meeting include the Governor of Benue State, Dr. Samuel Otom, the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, Mahdi Aliyu Muhammad, former presidents of the Senate, Senator Iyorchia Ayu and Senator Anyim Pius Anyim, and some former governors. With the lawmakers, the House of Representatives has expressed concern over the trend of Nigerian citizens being treated and being illegally detained in foreign prisons. And lawmakers want the federal government to intervene and secure their release. Our correspondent, Terry Pooley.
It's the last plenary session of the week in the Green Chamber. The Deputy Speaker presides in the absence of the Speaker. Representative Dennis Idahosa, through a motion, draws the attention of the House to the illegal detention of Nigerians abroad and wants the urgent intervention of the federal government.
Worried that from 2019 survey reports by the Legal Defense and Assistant Project Labor, about 16,500 Nigerians who are in prison outside the country were convicted without legal representation and not knowing why they are in jail. Believe that the federal government needs to employ diplomatic means to assist Nigerians who were wrongfully detained and have been detained in various prisons abroad.
The House then mandated committees on foreign affairs and interparliamentary relations to ensure compliance. Meanwhile, a security concern is raised by Representative Samuel Adejare, which he says could pose great risk to the lives of security personnel and the entire security network of the country if not addressed promptly.
Concerned that the leakage of classified security documents, another act of sabotage is causing failure of intelligence gathering, misunderstanding and lack of cohesion among operatives involved in different operations against insurgency and other acts of terrorism in Nigeria. The House is disturbed that the unfortunate situation is enabling other acts of crime and criminality such as jailbreak, mass abduction, immigration offense, and animal rustling.
In the meantime, a bill to amend the Power Sector Reform Act for the first time in 16 years scales second reading, and a public hearing is to follow. 36 clauses have been proposed for amendment. Terry Ikumi, Channel.
Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami says the federal government may consider several legal options in the case against Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho. Some of the legal options: a